Like any other destructive behavior that disrupts your everyday life, watching porn became an addiction. Following are ways to understand the problem, and tips for changing your habits so that your temptation progressively reduces. Identify your symptoms. Is your use of porn relatively normal or getting into serious addiction? Look for these signs and symptoms to get a clearer sense of how much porn dominates your everyday life. You feel angry or irritable if you are asked to stop using porn. You cannot stop watching porn or doing behaviors associated with porn. Then follow the steps following. Number 1. Learn your triggers. A trigger is anything that makes you feel like you want to watch porn. A trigger could be a certain moment in your routine, like getting ready to go to sleep, or it could be a pop-up ad of an actress. If you see an ad that makes you want to watch porn, train yourself to play a round of your favorite video game instead. You may not be able to avoid the ad entirely, but you can begin to replace porn with a less harmful habit. Number 2. Cut off your sources. Remove temptation to watch more often than your goal allows. It can be helpful to limit or cut off your access to the majority of sources of pornography. If you use the internet, try using a browser extension or other software that will help you limit the sites you can open. These internet censors, like Stay Focused or NetNanny, act the way parental controls do. Slowly you can block websites altogether, should you choose to. They also monitor the time you spend on chosen sites. Number 3. Set your environment straight. There are many things you can do to make sure that your environment is set up such that porn use becomes more difficult and less of a temptation. Start with your computer itself, or your phone if you also watch on that device. Clean up your computer by removing viruses and malware that give you lots of pornographic ads and pop-ups. Remember to also remove any files you have stored. Try eliminating the privacy that normally encourages you to watch by moving your whole computer setup to a common area of your home. This may only be a temporary measure as you are getting used to less porn. Number 4. Focus your attention elsewhere. Take up a new habit or hobby to replace the time you spend watching porn. If you let the time you would spend watching porn stay empty, it will be much harder to resist the temptation to watch. Do something that you are proud to tell your parents and friends about, like getting into shape or learning how to play a musical instrument and doing sport. Number 5. Slowly decrease use over time. Make goals for certain periods of time based on whether you want to stop watching altogether or become a more moderate viewer. Doing this will help the transition happen more smoothly, as you will only have to take on small behavioral challenges at a comfortable pace. Number 6. Consider therapy. In some cases, an addiction to pornography can be the result of a hormone imbalance that affects up your life. A mental health professional will be able to give you additional tools to cope with the difficulties of overcoming the addiction. A major benefit of therapy is that you will get a chance to deal with pain from your past that may be contributing to the root cause of your addiction. So make yourself disciplined and get out of porn addiction. Thanks for watching.